And now was acknowledged the presence of the Red Death. He had come like a thief in the night, in darkness and decay, and the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all.
Now, I am not an alarmist. We're probably going to be fine. But I do think Edgar Allan Poe's The Masque of the Red Death has a good moral for modern American society. Um, the epidemic or no epidemic, it still is a very good moral for the modern United States with its oligarchy. Maybe I've just watched too many zombie apocalypse movies. If you haven't seen my video on why America loves zombie apocalypse movies, it's my best video, and you won't have to see my face in it because it's a slideshow video. It's awesome. There'll be a link at the end, and go watch that video, please. But not to be an alarmist, we'll probably be fine for the virus, but I don't think the end is nigh. But President Trump, in appointing Mike Pray Away the HIV Pence, Mike, evolution is a lie, Pence, to head this endeavor. And then at the same time, bragging about how he had cut and gutted the CDC and our viral epidemic response team. It really points out that, and the fact that they haven't tested 500 people in the U.S. and they've tested tens of thousands in Korea. It points out the incompetence epidemic that we have here in the United States. Um, Along with that, the DNC and the corporatists and Hillary supporters there who have tried to cheat Bernie out of a win again, and the corporate media who is so thoroughly turned on him. This oligarchy will do anything to protect its billions. They'll even run billionaires that nobody likes to buy the election. The extent to which this oligarchy is incompetent, out of touch, and hates all furtherance of democracy is laid bare to all. The whole world is watching now. So I think that Poe's story actually has a very good moral for the United States over and above any epidemic. But this is a P100 3M mask that, I don't know why it's pink, but I got this. I was watching, since the outbreak very first began, I've been watching Weapons and Stuff 93's channel. It's a great channel, and he collects masks, and he's not a prepper. I am not a prepper. But the subject does interest me. I like respirators anyway. They're much more functional, so I thought I needed one, so I ordered this early on. Um, but, you know, really, if it's going to get real bad, it's not going to help. Now, I do have a Chernobyl-style mask of dubious origins, but it hasn't been kicked off. And I do have an Israeli mask, and this one should be decent. And I do have one full cartridge for it. But again, if it gets that bad, you know, it's not gonna really help anyway. But essentially, 80% of us will be fine anyway. But I do think that in an epidemic, all sides are going to propagandize and try to use it for their own sociological agenda. And we see that with the conspiracy theories on the right, and that's just always the case. One thinks of the HIV epidemic in the 80s, where, you know, it's just going to be used by all sides. But the United States is in a serious decline as an empire, and I think that's clearly evident to everybody by this very poor response. But definitely check out that channel, Weapons and Stuff 93. It's great. If you want to know more about respirators and gas masks, although in the end, you know, I think I just like, I collect. I'm not really much of a collector, but I collect things that interest me a lot. You know, if you watch this channel, you know, guns, books, certain military type things. Those things interest me to such a degree. I've just had to get one in many cases, but it's kind of a working class collection. But I'm not a prepper, and but do stock up on canned goods. I was just at Plainville, Georgia, in the Dollar General, and they cleaned them out of sanitary hand sanitizer, and the good canned goods were all gone. And so I can't imagine. I'm probably not going to go shopping today, but I've got canned goods and medicines, water. I've got some purification tablets of various kinds, a German military field stove, basic prepper type stuff. But in the end, it's a deeper virus in America, I'm afraid of. The virus of ignorance, the virus of the right wing, just the cult of following this man. It's very scary. It's hard to talk to these people, and boy, I am smack dab in the middle of them here in the deep South too. But anyway, I got a new Honda. I'll be a review of that in the future. It's a Type R, maybe, but there'll be a review of that in the future. But everybody just calm down, take a deep breath, read some Edgar Allan Poe. Konnichiwa.